project manager of a Croatian partner, the CKD, Centar za kulturne djelatnosti, or Association for Cultural Activities. The project was quite nice, actually, because we had a bunch of very good film team, actually, of very young professionals or students from different academies or faculty of humanities who were very ambitious. And after our labs, or during our labs, they decided to do a full-length documentary, that means almost an hour, about a very complicated issue, and that's sustainability and eco-justice or climate justice in urbanism, which is kind of huge issue. And today, I saw at our local festival the film for the first time, and I'm quite happy with it because it is really coherent, bit too long. I think it needs some cutting, but otherwise it's really informative, and I really like it. So yeah, I'm happy with the project. You've seen the movie, the documentary, and do you think it has some sense, and does it say something to just not professionals but general public?
Yes, I think the film is great. It covers various range of topics that are very well delivered by a very wide range of different professionals who cover them from different perspectives. And I think it will be really interesting to a wide public who will benefit from watching it in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sustainability and urbanism, how usual its connection?
Well,
in general public, not professionals,
Yeah, I think people hear those two terms connected all the time in different kinds of media and stuff like that, but maybe they're not fully aware of what that means in depth, when you go really in depth professionally looking in some topic. So I think it will help them see some new stuff, some new information, and connect them in some new kind of ideas.
Jako važan i interesantan, otvara brojne teme koje su važne za sve građane ove zemlje. Teme u kojima se moraju svi bolje educirati kako bi imali bolje društvo, bolji grad, bolji prostor.
Were you aware before about the strong link between the sustainability and the urbanism?
I was aware of the strong link, and the movie does well to cover a lot of different bases, but it doesn't have time to cover them fully. But it shows all the different sides of urbanism and sustainability.
Gledaš u mene u principu. Pogledala si film i kakav je dojam na kraju? Jesi uopće ikad razmišljala na taj način održivosti klimi i gradu?
Pogledao si film, svidio mi se, lagano, vrlo lijepo teče radnja, ima dosta tema pokrivenih. Ono što mene najviše zanima je recimo potres i to. Tog ste prekrili, ali možda da još produbite malo temu, pa da... Meni su vrlo zanimljivo, vidim po gradu ove žute naljepnice, zelene, crvene, pa me zanima što to točno znači i da li je to sve pokriveno. Pošto sad, ne znam da li zakon o obnovi još traje, ali...
Mislim da drugi traje.
I ove druge teme su zanimljive, ovo mi je naročito da...
I was a cinematographer on this project for Caravane. We did a documentary about we did a documentary about urbanism in Zagreb specifically, and we also covered many topics connected to ecology. I really enjoyed this project because I got to meet different people from all over Europe. So I really enjoyed this project because I got to meet many different creative people from all over Europe. And I went to Spain, to Malaga, and also to Georgia. Both had amazing cuisines, people were very nice, and it was nice to get to know the local cultures there. So that's what I really enjoy. I think Caravan could benefit my future career because all of the people that I met a really wonderful guy called sorry 36 hours without sleep. Oh my god. So I met a really wonderful guy from Georgia called Nabu, and he also does some filming and photography, and we enjoy talking about our mutual interests, and also meeting the graphic designers from Spain and having the lectures from their mentors in the projects were very inspiring because I was right in the process of making my own logo for my production or whatever you want to call it. So it was very nice to hear from professionals from different parts of Europe and their processes and how they think about creating. And it was very inspiring and also inspired me to do something for myself.
I'm generally interested in like the politics of human rights and climate change generally because it's going to affect my whole future. And I thought that this would be a good opportunity to learn and of course to travel and meet new people, per usual. What I did in the project, my original role was to be a researcher, and then I don't come from a film industry. So my role actually changed a lot, which I liked because I learned a lot about how actually documentary movies work and how they are created, which was I think it was a very important experience for me because this is not necessarily something that I'm going to do in the future, but it will affect the way I usually, in my own field, approach research. And, well, it looks good on a CV. And yeah, it was lovely. I got to travel, I got to meet new people, I got to learn a lot, and I'm very tired and I'm happy that it's over. I can sleep finally, but yeah, it was a very good experience.
My name is Lucrecia Roko-Berkovic. I was first assistant camera during the filming of Caravan. It was a wonderful project, although it was very stressful. The teamwork was exceptional. I got to work with most of my college and high school friends on this very on this like we are very much involved usually in climate justice and activism, and this was something that was very important to us, especially to let the people know because the general education about these things isn't very well shown and sorted out, sort of. So this was a sort of general overview of how one would look at eco-urbanism and green urbanism. And it was very interesting, and the way that we put it together was sort of trying to let the general public, like the normal citizen of Zagreb, see what it was like on the inside as much as possible, even though politics and science often have these sort of like two parallel paths, and it was a very interesting experience, and it was wonderful. And we hope you like the finished product.
I am the official translator for the English language of the movie. I was recruited, I guess the word would be, by Barbara Skidevic for the Caravan project. Generally, my experiences with the project were fairly pleasant. I think it's an interesting way to allow young professionals to get a chance to interact with their environment in a way that is much more free than some maybe paid projects which have certain requirements of you. Well, this allowed everyone to truly open up and experiment with their specific areas, really. And I enjoyed it.
My name is Lana Jovic, and my part of the project was the graphic design. I think this project was actually a pretty great opportunity for me to, as I don't have that much experience yet, but it was a great first experience. The crew is amazing, and I think that the work they've done is something that's truly something they should be proud of. And I think it's very beneficial for most people to see this. Do I say anything else?
I'm a part of Caravan project. I joined the project last year as a sound engineer for the project. But in the meantime, the crew shifted, so the sound position was left to other people, and my part was not so much. I contributed in other ways. I traveled, thanks to Caravan project, I traveled to Malaga in Spain, and there we learned what is most important for our part of topic. Croatian team was making documentary film. Tonight we shot a documentary film, and my part became more creative. In Malaga, what we learned was the extreme examples of this climate change, these climate migrations. You can see in Split, you can see in Dubrovnik, and a lot of towns in Croatia. We used a lot of, thanks to Caravan project, thanks to finding this Caravan project enabled me to meet people with other attitudes. They come from other countries, and this was very important for making this documentary. Still there is work, but it's not enough to know about your own problems. In this way, Caravan project, I see this was the input from Caravan project. Everything else was on us to make the film about our example. In this sense, it's good to travel and to meet other people. That's the only way your topic becomes important for other people.